Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, James, and just doing another shave tonight. Today is March 5th, 2019, and we just returned last night from a trip seeing our son's graduation weekend from Air Force Basic Military Training Boot Camp, and it was down in San Antonio at Lackland Air Force Base, and so it was just a really great weekend. And so now I'm back and gonna do a shave. So for today, I am going to be using Italian Barber Amici and the matching aftershave later. And for the razor, we'll be doing the H. Wiley, trying to get it in there in focus. Doesn't want to do it. There. Gabriel, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. And it's got a barber's notch in it, and it's uh, probably a half hollow, but I love it. It's got the shoulderless back to it, and it's in some faux wood plastic scales, but um, gonna shave with it. Now, I do think that it needs some touch up done. Uh, However, I'm just gonna shave with it tonight, see how it feels, and then later on I'll hone it up. So that's where that's at. The brush is the Golden Nib knot. It's a Badger. It was sold as a two band, but I think it's much closer to some type of fine Badger or maybe even silver tip of some type. Excellent, man. And it's in an olive wood handle, which was procured by an old friend from the Shave Nook forums, Mike Perry, Mr. Noob. And so the olive wood comes from Israel, I believe either Bethlehem or Jerusalem, one of the two. So I got the soap. What's up, Steve? Steve Walker. Walker City Saver. In a Father's Day bowl. I got it blooming in here. Pressed down. The soap, by the way, was given to me by Steve Walker. All right. Pour most of this bloom water out. Dip the tips in that bloom water concoction and load up the brush. So yeah, it was wonderful seeing my son. I think he had a great time just chilling, really. We hit the San Antonio Riverwalk, ate at a few restaurants, dipped the tip. And one of the areas that we hit when we were out was Mi Tierra. And it was recommended by someone we had met while we were on the way there, me and Jenny, by someone from Panera, the manager in Waco, Texas. And he's well traveled through several areas, and he knew San Antonio well, and he knows Mexican food. And so he recommended the place to us, and what a great recommendation it was. And not just for the food, but just the area in that part had like if you've ever been to a town in Mexico where you just kind of go out and uh, see what a Mexican market is like, the outside street to the rear of this place was kind of like that. So there was like a Mexican market going on, some bands playing music and whatnot. It was really cool. But they also had a Mexican bakery as part of the restaurant. So that was a bonus because they had cookies, they had sweets, they had empanadas. So it was really cool. And the food was good. So it was a cool experience. But really, my son, he just, for the most part, even though we visited down on the Riverwalk and out there and whatnot, he was just cool, just chilling at the hotel room that we rented on base and just hanging out. It was probably the most rest he's had in a while, just chilling and taking naps and stuff. So it was really cool just hanging out. And I'm a homebody anyway, so for him to be like, hey, let's just hang at the hotel room, I'll be like, sure, we'll do that. All right, I think this is pretty well loaded now. I've been talking and doing this. I'm going to take this proto lather, which is almost a bow leather by now. Take it, work it in. If it would have been any other time, Steve, I would have tried to hook up with a few folks, but considering it was spending time with my son and my daughter, because she came down and hung out a couple days too from school. So, yeah, it was good. All right, this smells really good. To me, it smells like Piacenza from Sterling and also kind of like fine Italian citrus, kind of like in that wheelhouse of scents. That's what it reminds me of. All right. Shaveridge Voodoo Ranger IPA. Salud. Oh, yeah. Tasty. All right, take this. Go ahead and lather up. Let's see what we got going on. Thanks, Gabriel. Because I also wanted to see Jaime Cobos, who's down in that area. So sometime in the future, we'll go there. But my son is no longer there. He's off to tech school. We left yesterday from there, and he left to tech school. So that's where he's at. He's up in Wichita Falls, which is basically like the Texas Oklahoma border area. North central-ish. If you look at the panhandle and how the panhandle is, that's where he's at. Put a little bit more on the tips. Get a little bit more on the tips. All right. There we go. Steve, if you're still there, how's Zeke doing? Now that you got his knee fixed. Scotland, awesome, man. There we go. Creamy goodness. Melted ice cream right there. Nice. All right, set that down. Dry my hands off a bit. Raise her up. Well, I'm glad he's doing well. Here we go. Pass one. shaving better than I anticipated, but could be just a little bit smoother. Extra dog in the house and Zeke is unhappy. Oh. Jealous, or he just doesn't like the dog? Jealous. Tell him to quit being a jealous little. Well, thank you, man. It's one of the first batches of vintage razors I got when I first got into straight razor shaving. Now, I don't exclusively shave with the straight. As a matter of fact, most of the time I think I shave with a safety razor of sorts. A little bit of a snafu there. Hopefully, yeah, we're back. I know, man. Gotta make it there. Not just for the stabbing tune, but it's a good thing. Clean my hands off a bit there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse up and be back for pass 2. Be right back. Nah, nah. Billy Goat Chronicles. Nah. All right. Here we go. I really like the scent on this, but I like PHN's, I like the scent. Make sure that we came up for the Soap Commander Dirty South shaver scent. I thought overall, considering that we're just picking scents to add into it, that it turned out well. So that was a huge bonus. hoping that I'll be able to go to wherever it is this year. I haven't heard any news on where it'll be held, what dates or anything. My eyebrows are long enough to hide those. All right, it's still going strong. A little more shaverage. Salute. Oh yeah, tasty. And here we go. Pass two. So how are your girls doing, Steve? Change over. Ooh, a little too slick. Wipe that tang off. There we go. All right. Brush is a shedder, so I'm catching like some of the hairs inside. There. Wipe off this tang again. There we go. My day is going well if you're asking me. If you're asking Steve, no, I'll let him answer. All right. And this side. Go down carefully as I can. else I got. It's looking good there, I think. Other side. Try it again here. There. Good. Rinse this guy out here a little bit. Rinse off. I'll be right back. Woo! I know. It's like a little bath. Sorry about that. Like to make sure all that stuff is off so I don't look like a teenager and start breaking out or something. All right, here we go. Tie stick. Alum is what it is. But it's a big old hunk of pure crystal. So, very convenient. Oh yeah, very nice. Right, Steve? All right, dry it off in the crook of my elbow. There we go. So Steve Mocha was very, very happy to see us when we got back. You would have thought it was like a year. Put that back up in there. Let this sit a little bit. All right. Just to kind of recount, well, that's doing that. The brush again is this badger in this olive wood handle. Love the pattern on that wood. It's just very pretty. The razor is this H. Wiley. I don't know how to get that to focus again. That's what it is. Probably a half hollow. Very nice. Made it out of Liverpool. From what I remember researching, it's like late 1800s. Soap, Amici. Pat down here real quick on the Ella. There we go. Time for some Thayer's Witch Hazel, lemon. There we go. Put it everywhere. Put that on everything. There we go. Just really helps even with like dry skin or patchy skin or any type of light patchiness that you might get, especially now that it's a little bit drier here over the past several days, being much cooler in temperature than normal. Steve, I'm glad you guys are safe, man. Where am I from? I'm from Denver, Colorado, but I live outside of Memphis, Tennessee right now. Hey, what's up, Will? All right, so that's the Thayer's. Let that go in a little bit. Right now I'm going to do like Steve, but I'm going to do it with the mini towel. Oh, that's cool, dude. Thank you for showing up no matter what time. There we go. A little bit of moisture in there I'll try to work out. There we go. Oh, man. All right. Put that towel back up. Oh, yeah. That feels good right now. Yeah. I grew up off of 28th in Cremeria. Some Amici. GW. There we are. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells so good. Feels nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I went to Smiley as well. Oh, there we go. Oh, put it through the hair because Douglas hates this and we don't care. Oh, yeah. Man, that smells good. All right. Feels good, smells good. Just a very lovely shave. Coming off a great weekend of being able to hang out. I had today off too, so tomorrow will be my first official day back to work. thank you all for hanging out. God bless you all. Hope the week for you goes well. Getting into that time of year where we remember that, Jesus paid that ultimate price and sacrificed his life willingly for us. And, there's a response that all we got to do is just say, I trust in you. So I hope that goes well for you guys. And until next time, peace.